at the local car meet, currently searching for hood rat activities. What do you think, Billy?
I thought this was a protest. I don't know where I'm at.
We are currently protesting the injustices of the system and the not allowing of the tracks to open. I'd like to protest side by side with somebody. Well, as you guys can see, that was the first, well, it wasn't actually the first street race for Fool's Gold, but unfortunately Billy and I had raced before. That video got messed up. I'm not gonna lie, he got me the first time. I'd also raced Kenneth in the Camaro, but that video wasn't good quality. That didn't work out. So we finally were able to get me and Billy's third race for the car on video, and you guys saw it worked out. Now, since then, I did get the hood squared away. It's all bolted down. I've got one of the two springs in because I can't seem to get the other one in. But now that I got back home, I figured I would take the family for a cruise. And you know, the girls have not been in the car yet, so just a little quick video of me showing them in the car. Before anybody freaks out, a 1974 Nova only has lap seat belts in the rear, so the girls in the back were buckled, but can't see it, it's across their lap.
All right, now everybody look at the camera and smile. Cheese! I think I got it.
Obviously, I'm not gonna do a bunch of dumb stuff with the girls in the car. You know, maybe future on or something when it handles way better and everything else, but a quick little blip and Ella's face is probably the funniest thing I've ever seen. So after that, we headed over to my mom's place. My brother was having a party and my mom was bugging me for a ride, so I took her for a ride. You wanna roll the window down?
Yeah, the little handle's on the door.
That's, no, yeah, that's for the...
That's the only old shed bar?
Now, obviously, you know, today I actually posted the time slip. Fool's Gold is not that fast, but it's pretty fun. And I'm a firm believer that although it's a thrown together pile of junk and it's not super fast yet or anything else, I would rather have a slow car on the street that I can get in and go cruise versus a 9-second car that's on jack stands and never gets finished. So I'll fix things as they come up. I've got a new rear end that's going to make a huge world of difference. I still don't have the nitrous hooked up. We'll get that set up. I have all the front suspension and brake upgrades to go in. So we've got a ways to go. But for now, I'm enjoying just being able to cruise it around. For the record, I still have no temperature gauge, no oil dipstick, no RPM gauge, no oil pressure gauge. I have absolutely no clue what's going on with the motor. But when I went to Ohio, I ended up cruising it easily, you know, 30 miles one way, then riding around, then catching a couple races, cruising it back. I've put over 100 miles at this point, 150, who knows, maybe 200 miles on the motor, and a few races, a handful of street hits, and no clue what it's doing, but it's still working. So I know everybody gets all bent out of shape and everybody wants to have the fastest car. Look, my recommendation, put it together, make it run and drive. Then as things break or, you know, you're ready for upgrades, do them along the way, because it's a lot more fun to be able to, you know, right now I can start this thing, jump in it, drive to the store, whatever I want to do. It's a lot more fun that way than constantly setting this whole thing up in your mind and building it up and wanting to have this fast car from the gate. Just get the car running, driving, and working. Work from there. That's going to be it for now. Tune in next time. I have no idea what the next video is going to be, but it'll be something.
Hey, brother. The 1-2 shift is a little tricky, but I think I just put down the best 60-foot this truck has ever had.
She's mean, ain't she?
Yeah. Got a little hairy out there. A little squirrely, a little ass end moving around. The telephone pole came up pretty quick, but we avoided it. That's all that matters.